Welcome to Healing Temple MU channel. This is the first of a special MU sigil or symbol called pain drain, and it does exactly what it says. It drains pain away from the affected area, and it can reduce chronic or acute pain up to around about 20 to 30% in my experience. Now, of course, remember that that pain is the body's way of saying that something is organically wrong, and if you do have increasing pain, especially in the chest area, or you have persistent pain which simply doesn't go away, then you must go and see your doctor and take medical advice and have tests, etc. Because pain is an indication of something organically wrong. And this special MU sigil is under the auspices of the Royal Court Physician symbol of MU. This means that you visualize this symbol first, the Royal Court Physician symbol first, before visualizing or working with this symbol. And however, if you already have a diagnosis, for example, say you fractured a bone, and you're recovering from the fracture, and you're experiencing pain and difficulties with managing pain, then you can certainly use pain drain quite effectively. What I actually did when I broke my leg was I was in a great deal of pain, and as well as taking painkillers, I also used a pain drain from another system, and I noticed it was quite effective and enabled me to reduce the painkillers, or the amount of painkillers I was taking. And so basically you can use this as a top-up system, if you like, of visualization. So what you do is you visualize this in 3 dimensions, and so these become tubular and this becomes a sphere, and you can actually visualize the pain drain going into the affected area, for example, let's say the leg, the fractured part of the limb, and you can actually visualize these 2 prongs attaching themselves to the bone or to the affected area, and you visualize pain being drawn down these tubular structures here and into this sphere. And because you also visualize the symbol receding into the distance, into the infinity, this sphere is attached or connected to the infinite. So no matter how much pain you have, you can continue to visualize the pain being drawn down into the sphere and away from you. So that's the pain drain under the auspices of the Royal Court Physician sigil of MU. Alternatively, you can actually draw this symbol out on a piece of paper and charge fresh spring water with this symbol, and take the water if you have stomach pain or pain in the lower intestine or anything like that. So pain drain. This is another special symbol or sigil of MU. This is called the Injector sigil, and again it's under the auspices of the Royal Court Physician of MU. So you visualize this symbol or sigil first before you visualize or use this symbol, the Injector. Basically, the Injector, you use it under guidance from the Royal Court Physician, and basically you can, it does exactly what it says. You can visualize this symbol first of all, and you can visualize it going into the affected area of the body, and you can visualize this sphere filling up with light or liquid or some sort of fluid, working intuitively of course, and then you can visualize the fluid coming down these tubular structures here and flowing out of this long tubular structure out into the body here. And this is in the picture here, so basically, for example, I had a lot of trouble with my with earwax, excessive earwax, and I'm actually using Injector at the moment. I'm actually visualizing this long tubular process being inserted into my ear, and then I visualize a kind of golden light flowing down through these structures here and flowing out and into my ear to clear the wax. And I find that it's actually, you know, it works again 20 to 30% of the time, and 20 or 30% it reduces the volume of the wax to that amount. So you can use this again under guidance. You can inject yourself with substances that have come from the Royal Court Physician of MU. One of the other ways you can do it is to go and visit the temple of the Royal Court Physician of MU, and you may be given a phial of some kind of coloured liquid, which you can then visualise being added to this sigil here, and then you can visualise this being injected into your body. Again, if you already have a diagnosis, if you already know where the affected part of the body is, then you can inject it. And again, you can charge fresh spring water with this sigil or symbol as well, but normally you would use it in the visualization context.